Good morning, dear students. In the previous exercise, we have done exercise 6.1. Now we are doing exercise 6.2 of lines angles. So the first question is, the first question of exercise 6.2 is, here the figure is given, find the value of x and y and then so that AB is parallel to CD. So just make a figure first, students. These are the two lines. These two lines are parallel to each other. We have to prove it. C and this point is D. Here two lines are given, AB and CD, and a transversal is given. This angle is also a straight line. These types of lines are called transversal, students, because this line intersecting these two lines, and it is given that this is 50 degree, this is x, this is y, this is 130 degree. So students, we have to find first the angles. How we can find the angles? I have told you earlier that this is a straight line, it is given. So what we can say that the sum of these two angles is, suppose these two angles is 50 plus x. 50 plus x. A straight angle is always 180 degree. So we can say that 50 plus x is equal to 180 degree. It means x is equal to 180 minus 50, that is 130 degree. It means the value of x is 130 degree. We have find it. Understood? And these two angles are called, I have told you earlier that when two lines intersecting each other, these two angles are called vertically opposite angles, and these two angles are always equal to each other. So here we can say that y is equal to 130 degree. We can say vertically opposite angle. So the students, this is means this is also 130 degree. Now students, we have to prove that one thing is that we have to prove that AB is parallel to CD. How we can prove that AB is parallel to CD? We can prove it by, if the alternate interiors are equal to each other. These two angles are called alternate angles. I have told you in the introductory part of the lines and angles. So these two angles are called alternate interior angle. So students, think it, this is 130 degree, this is 130 degree. It means, so you can say that angle x is equal to angle y is equal to 130 degree. This is called alternate interior angle. So students, when two angles means these two angles, alternate interior angles, either corresponding angles, if these angles are equal, these two lines are called parallel to each other. So here angle x is equal to 130 degree, angle y is equal to 130 degree. So we can say that, so AB is parallel to CD. This is the answer of this question. Means first we have to find the value of x. How we can find the value of x? This is a straight line. We know that the sum of the angles in a straight line is 180 degrees. So 50 plus x is equal to, we have done 180, so x is equal to 130 degree. Similarly here, these two angles are vertically opposite angles. I have told you this. So y is equal to 130 degree. These two angles are equal to each other. Means when these two angles are equal, these are called alternate interior angles. When two alternate interior angles between any two lines are equal, so they are called parallel lines. Means AB is parallel to CD. This is hence proved. So we have done this one, question number 1. Now students, question number 2 is, in this exercise we have to find only the angles, many of the questions. Now question number 2 is AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. Here three lines are given, AB, CD and EF. This is AB, this is CD, this is EF. It is given that AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. Means when AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF, it means we can say that AB is parallel to EF also. क्योंकि ये क्या है, तीनों लाइंस क्या हैं आपकी पैरेलल्स हैं एक दूसरे के, तो इट मीन्स ऑल थ्री लाइंस विल बी पैरेलल टू ईच अदर एंड y parallel to y is proportional to z, and this is a transversal given. This angle is x, this angle is y, this angle is z, and y ratio z, it is given that 3:7. First you can write given AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. Student, what we have to find? We have to find the value of x here. So student, we can say that, what we can say? We can say that here when AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF, it means AB is also parallel to EF. Means these three lines are parallel to each other. And now students, what is given? It is given that y ratio z. It is given that y ratio z is equal to, I think it is given 3:7. These two angles are given y ratio z. How we can solve the angles in ratio? So we can say that y is equal to, here x is already, so we can put any of the values. Suppose I am taking 3m and z is equal to 7m. I am not taking x because x is also given there, it will create confusion. So we can say that these are the angles. So student, how we can find it? We can find it by any of the method. So here we can say that this angle is z, these two lines are parallel to each other, it means this angle is z, it means this angle is also z, because it is an alternate interior angle. We can say that this angle is also z. Now angle y plus angle z, what we can say that? We can say that the value of y plus z is 180 degree, because it forms a straight line. We are taking this because we have given that y ratio z is equal to 3:7. So students, we can say that angle so we can say that angle y plus angle z is equal to 180 degree, because it forms straight angle. Now students, angle y, the value of y is given that 3m and the value of z is given that 7m is equal to 180 degree. 3m plus 7m, we can solve it. 10m is equal to 180 degree. So m is equal to 18. So students, we can find the value of y. So angle y is equal to 3m, 3 into 18, that is 54, and angle z is equal to 7m, 7 into 18, 126 degree. We have find these two angles y and z, but students, we have to find the value of x here. How we can find the value of x here? We can find it easily. We can say that x plus y, these two angles are called, when the angles are on the same side in a straight line, in two parallel lines, these angles are called supplementary angles. You can say that student, angle x plus angle y is equal to 180 degree. This is called co-interior angles. You can say that these types of angles students called co-interior angles. Co-interior angles, and the sum of these two angles is always 180 degrees. So you can say that angle x we have to find, and angle y is 54 is equal to 180 degree. So angle x is equal to 180 minus 54, that is 126 degree. So the value of this angle is x is equal to 126 degree. Student, we can do it by another way also. Earlier we have noticed that these two angles are corresponding to each other. I have told you earlier that these two angles are called corresponding. When two lines are like this, these angles are called corresponding angles. Student, we can say that if this angle is 126 degree, it means this angle is also 126 degree. So this is called corresponding angle. So then both the answers are right. If you want to do this like this, you can say that if the value of z is here 126 degree, so we can easily say that angle x is also 126 degree, because these two are corresponding angles. Either you can do it by this method, the sum of these two angles is 180 degree, because these are the co-interior angles. So the sum is itna, so x is equal to 126 degree. So student, note it down, and then after we will do question number 3. Now student, this is question number 3. I have made the because it can take much time, so I have made it earlier. So it is given that two lines are AB and CD. It is given that AB and CD are the two lines. So we can write it here, given AB parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD. EF is perpendicular to CD. The sign of perpendicular is this one, because this angle is 90 degree. It is given that in your book. And what we have to find, and also it is given that angle GED, this angle, student, this angle is GED. Angle GED is equal to 126 degree. Now what we have to find? We have to find angle AGE. Student, what we will do now? This angle is AGE. AGE means this angle. Look at here first. AGE. This is 126 degree. Similarly here, ZED. This is 126 degree. So student, we can say that these two angles are interior angles to each other. Yes, because these two are the parallel lines. If the parallel lines are given, it means these two angles are interior angles. So alternate interior angles. So we can say that angle AGE is equal to angle ZED is equal to 126 degree. This is called alternate interior angle. First angle we have find that angle AG is 126 degree. Now the second angle, what we have to find? We have to find angle GEF. We have to find angle this one, student, GEF. This is very easy, because यहाँ देखिए GEF we have to find only this much angle. Total angle is 126 degree. This angle is 90 degree. So what is left? This is called, this is the angle ZEF. We can say that given angle ZED is equal to 126 degree. It is given, students. So GED is the sum of angle GEF plus angle FED is equal to 126 degree. Now students, this angle is FED. This is perpendicular, EF parallel to CD. So we can say that this is 90 degree. So angle GEF plus 90 degree is equal to 126 degree. So student, the value of angle GEF is equal to 126 minus 90. That is 6. 12 minus 9 is 3. This angle is 36 degree. So this angle is 36 degree, students. Now another angle, what we have to find? We have to find angle FGE. FGE we have to find. We can say that this is a straight line. So we have to find this angle. How we can find this angle? We can say that this is a straight line. So the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. We have earlier find that this angle is 126 degree. What is left? This angle is, the value of this is angle, what we have to find? FGE. जो भी आपका angle FGE. So we can say that here we can say that angle AGE plus angle FGE is equal to 180 degree, because this is a straight line. Students, this is a straight line. So we can say that the sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So AG is 126 degree plus angle FGE is equal to 180. So students, angle FGE is equal to 180 minus 126. So this angle is 10 minus 6 is 4. and 7 minus 2 is 5. So this angle is 54 degree, because the sum of these two angles is always 180 degree. So this is angle FG. So students, we can do it like this. This is a very easy question. So only you have to think about the concept. What are the alternate interior angles? What are corresponding angles? What is the straight angle? What is linear pair? Like this we have done already in introductory part. So you can do it. Question number 3. After this, question number 4. For making question number 4, first we have to rub it. Now student, question number 4 is, it is given that a line is like this, given this is the angle. It is given that this point is P, this point is Q, this angle is 110 degree, this is R, this is S, 130 degree, and this point is D. Now students, we have to find, it is given that PQ is parallel to ST. What it is given, we have to write it first. जो भी चीज़ हमें दी हुई है, हमें सबसे पहले इसको लिख लेना चाहिए. What is this given? It is given that PQ parallel to ST, angle PQR is equal to 110 degree, and angle RST is equal to 130 degree. This is angle PQR. Explain what is angle PQR. PQR is 110 degree, and this angle is, these two lines are parallel to each other. So this is this one. So what we have to find, student? We have to find angle QRS. We have to find angle this one. So how we can find it? In these types of questions, we have to construct a line, because here two parallel lines are not given. Only these two lines are parallel to each other. So if these two lines are parallel to each other, if I will draw a line is like this. This is suppose R M. This is, we can increase it here also. Suppose this point is N. So students, I have told you earlier that if these two lines are parallel to each other, and I am constructing these two lines, these are also parallel to each other. So these three all lines are the parallel to each other. So we can say that construction part. What we are doing, we have to write in your notebook. So here RM construction, RM parallel to ST and NR parallel to PQ. So the students, the sum of these two angles is 180 degree, because these are the co-interior angle. Suppose I am writing this angle is 1, this angle is 2, this angle is 3. It will be easy to solve this question. So what we can say that these two lines are parallel to each other. It means 130 degree plus angle 1 is equal to 180 degree. These are called co-interior angle. These are called co-interior angle. So angle 1 is equal to, we can say that 180 minus 130, that is 50 degree. This angle is 50 degree. We have find it. Similarly, here we can find it, angle 110 degree plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. This is also co-interior angle. So student, angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 10. This is 70 degree. Now student, we have to find angle 3, because we have to find angle QRS. How we can find it? Look at here. This is a straight line. So the sum of these three angles should be 180 degree. So we can say that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree, because this form a straight line. So angle 1 we have find it 50 degree. Angle 3 we have to find, and angle 2 is 70 degree, plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. So students, angle 3 is equal to 180 minus 70 plus 50, 120, that is 60 degree. So it means we can say that angle QRS is equal to 60 degree. So students, in this question first we will find this angle because these are co-interior angles to each other. 130 plus 50, similarly here 110 plus 70, this angle is 70. 70 plus 50 is 120 and total angle is 180. When we will subtract 120 from 180, we will get answer angle QRS is equal to 60 degrees. So student, you can do it like this. After this we will do the next question. Student, now question number 5 is very easy question. You can do it yourself with the help of the alternate angles and corresponding angles like this. Now we are doing question number 6. Question number 6, it is given that in this question I have made the figure PQ and RS are the two mirrors. It is given that mirrors को हम लोग थोड़ा ऐसे करके क्या लगा देते हैं, एरोज वगैरह लगाते हैं बिकॉज इट इज़ द पार्ट ऑफ वन साइड इज थोड़ा सा इसका बंद जो होता है, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड PQ एंड दिस इज RS. दीज टू लाइन्स आर गिवन इन योर बुक and it is saying that one incident line is strike at angle PQ. एक कोई लाइन कोई आपकी आ रही है डायरेक्शन जो क्या कर रही है एट बी पॉइंट पे इसको स्ट्राइक कर रही है. सिमिलरली बी पॉइंट से कहाँ पे आ रही है, सी पॉइंट पे स्ट्राइक करके सी से आगे को क्या हो जाती है, रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाती है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंस एंड एंगल ऑफ रिफ्लेक्शन. दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ द फिजिक्स ऑल्सो. सो वट वी विल डू फर्स्ट, स्टूडेंट्स, वी हैव टू ड्रॉ द नॉर्मल्स इन दिस लाइन. Suppose I am making this normal and I am making this normal. Normal will intersect, cut it into two parts, in two equal parts. So what we will do? Suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is angle 4. All the things are given in your book. So we are doing only construction. What it is given? You have to write given PQ and RS are two mirrors. But it is given, we have to write it first. And PQ is parallel to RS. It is also given that. And we have to prove. We have to prove that AB, this point is A, is parallel to CD. We have to prove that AB parallel to CD. हमें प्रूव क्या करना है कि these two lines are parallel to each other. So students, I have told you that we have draw normal. So we have to write construction, draw. We can say that BE and CF दे देते हैं इसको नेम. Draw BE and CF. Draw normal, we can say that draw normal BE and CS. अब देखिए स्टूडेंट्स, हम जब इसको नॉर्मल कह रहे हैं तो नाउ वी आर डूइंग द प्रूफ. इट मीन्स BE जब इसके पैरेलल है एक दूसरे के क्या है, परपेंडिकुलर सी होते हैं नॉर्मल, तो क्या हो जाएगा हमारा, वी कैन से दैट एंगल 1 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 2 एंड सिमिलरली एंगल 3 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 4. स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, वन थिंग इज दैट ये देखिए हमने कहा नॉर्मल हमेशा क्या करता है, कोई भी एंगल को टू पार्ट्स में इक्वली डिवाइड करता है. सो वी कैन से दैट एंगल 1 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 2, सिमिलरली एंगल 3 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 4. नाउ स्टूडेंट, दिस इज द इंसिडेंट लाइन, इंसिडेंट रे, दिस इज द रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. सो व्हाट वी कैन से दैट, we can say that in this question this is the these two lines are parallel to each other. हाँ, yes, we can see that BC is transversal of this line. Transversal means आपको मैंने बताया हुआ है स्टूडेंट्स पहले से भी, जैसे भी अगर कोई लाइन ऐसे अगर आपकी कट करती है तो दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रांसवर्सल. वी कैन से दैट हेयर BC is transversal. So we can say that angle 2 is equal to angle 3 because PQ is parallel to RS. It is given that. इसके आगे आगे भी लिख सकते हैं PQ is parallel to RS. Now look at here, angle 1 equal to angle 2 है. देखिए angle 1 आपका angle 2 है. Similarly angle 3 is equal to angle 4 है and angle 2 is equal to angle 3 है. So what we can say that if I am doing angle 1 is equal to angle. If we sum these two angles, suppose we can say that angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. How we can say that these two angles are equal? Because देखिए स्टूडेंट्स, एंगल 2 इज इक्वल टू आपका एंगल 3 दिया हुआ है. आइदर यू कैन से दैट एंगल 1 इज ऑल्सो एंगल 2. आइदर यू कैन से दैट एंगल 1 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 4 ऑल्सो. एंगल 1 आपका एंगल 4 के बराबर भी हो सकता है. तो वी कैन से दैट बाय एडिंग दिस इक्वेशन. दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 1, इक्वेशन नंबर 2. बाय एडिंग इक्वेशन 1 and equation number 2, we have got angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. तो स्टूडेंट अब देखिए आपका ये एंगल आपके इस एंगल के बराबर है. इट मीन्स these two angles are equal. These are called alternate integrated angles. We can say that. So we can say that AB is parallel to CD. The sum of these two angles is alternate interior angle. So student, what we have to do first in this question, this is very easy question और इसको थोड़ा समझ लीजिए आप लोग. PQ and RS आपको क्या दिया हुआ है? two mirrors are given and these two are parallel to each other. And this is the incident ray, this is reflected ray, this is incident ray, this is reflected ray. So here we can say that first we have to draw the normal. Normal will divide angle into two parts. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. And students, BC we have taken, this is a transversal of these two angles, because this comma these two lines are parallel to each other. This is called transversal. और हमें पता है कि ट्रांसवर्सल के जो अपोजिट एंगल्स आपके ये वाले होते हैं, these are called alternate interior angles. So we can say that angle 2 is equal to angle 3 because ये दोनों लाइन्स आपकी पैरेलल दी हुई है. So what we will do, so हमने क्या करा स्टूडेंट्स, इसमें हमने एंगल इक्वेशन 1 और इक्वेशन 2 के अकॉर्डिंग हमने इसको सॉल्व करा. जब हम इसको ऐड करते हैं तो एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 इज इक्वल टू कितना हो जाता है आपका? एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 4. आप ऐसे कर सकते हैं इसको. बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है, ऐसा कुछ है नहीं इसमें. फिर एंगल 1 प्लस एंगल 2 इज इक्वल टू एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 4. सो these two lines are parallel to each other. AB is parallel to CD. So students, you can do this exercise again and again because these are the proven questions. Proven question you have to do it again and again. So I am not giving you extra questions. And that questions I have left question number 5. So you have to prove it and solve it. If you have any problem, you can ask me later. Okay students, thank you.